right now is that we are trying to establish our own rescue centers away from the private centers, basically because of child trafficking. And we want to ensure that that doesn't happen here in Kenya. We want to have these children in these centers, and with time, we'd want them to integrate with the other families in the society, some of them to be adopted, some of them to be able to stay in a home family setup, so that we don't take them away from those setups, so that they can also grow and become responsible citizens of this country. So eventually we'd want them be taken back to the society. But the ones that don't have relatives, we'll still hold them here for some time until they are able to grow. I'm happy with what the society is doing. Currently we have about 400 that are in secondary school, and school fees is paid by the society. So we'd also want to appeal for Kenyans of goodwill, Kenyans that have support, that they can also support the society in bringing up these children. Specifically at the Murang'a Rescue Center, where we have our Child Welfare Society of Kenya in charge of this center. I've come to look at the progress, to look at how the children are doing, and I'm happy that they're doing well. This is a center that has about 132 children. 82 are out in schools, primary and secondary. About 50 of them are below maybe the age of, between the age of 3 years to about 10. They're still here, and I'm happy with the progress. If we expand this facility, we'll be able to accommodate, we'll be able to make these children comfortable as they stay here. Ours is to ensure that the public are able to bring forth children that have been left out there. Children have their rights. They have the right to shelter, right to food, right to education. And we have children here that have been abandoned, children that have been defiled. And as a ministry, we want to work towards ensuring that our children are not neglected, that they are taken care of. And basically, I've come to go around and see the various projects that we have that help in rescuing and protecting children.
This is a facility in this region, and mainly it's a facility to hold children temporarily, to help them stay in a family setup, in a home environment, very nice place, while we are tracing their families. Because basically, every child should grow up in a family. And what we do here is holding them for a short period while we are tracing them, their family back. And yes, it is. We know the policy is that the government is reducing children staying in institutions and discouraging children staying in institutions. But as the CS has said, as we are closing on institution, children stay where they are held temporarily, they stay in a good environment. We have a rescue, a major rescue, like we always do once in a while. If there is fire somewhere, or if there is flooding somewhere, and we have to rescue big numbers of children, these children are they stay very, very congested. So the facility here is temporary, to be upgraded, to be able to hold children in an emergency situation, hold them in a nice environment, and not traumatizing further, because most of these children come from traumatized situations. They are all traumatized.